Something really big is shifting in the Middle East. And this time it's not Iran and the United States in frame. Turkey has stepped in, loudly, clearly, and with a warning this time. You're watching Times XP. It's me, Thriti Yatri. Ankara is sending a message straight to Washington. Do not touch Iran. Do not force regime change. Do not light a fire you cannot control. Well, Turkey's leadership says a foreign military strike on Iran would not stay limited, would not stay clean, would not be contained. Their president, Erdogan's government, is warning of regional chaos. They say that any attack on Iran, it would shake the entire Middle East. Borders, they would not matter anymore. Alliances would not protect anymore. Economic shockwaves would travel faster than the missiles here. Turkey's position, it is blunt. Iran's crisis, they say, must be solved by Iranians themselves, not by American bombs, not by Israeli strikes, not by outside pressure disguised as rescue. And wait, here's where Israel enters the picture. Turkish officials are openly warning that any Israel-driven escalation could spiral out of control. One strike could trigger retaliation, retaliation could trigger alliances, and all of a sudden, a local conflict becomes a regional war. Well, this warning comes at a very dangerous moment. Inside Iran, protests are spreading fast. Anger is rising, security forces are cracking down, reports of deaths are mounting. The pressure on Tehran is real this time, and Washington is watching closely. Their president, Donald Trump, is signaling readiness for decisive action. His administration is openly discussing final option against Iran's leadership. Military pressure, economic pressure, diplomatic isolation here, and now a major economic weapon. Trump has announced a sweeping 25% tariff. Any country that continues doing business with Iran can be hit. No exceptions compromised, no flexibility suggested here. The pressure is by design. For Turkey, this is a nightmare scenario. Turkey trades heavily with Iran. It depends on Iranian energy supplies. It shares a long and sensitive border. Any collapse inside Iran does not stay inside Iran. Refugee would move fast. Smuggling networks will expand. Extremist groups could exploit the chaos. Energy prices could spike overnight. Turkey would feel the impact first here, and this is why Ankara is walking a tightrope. Turkey is a NATO member. It is also a regional power. It cannot ignore Washington, but it cannot afford a regional collapse. Erdogan's message is about balance. Stop escalation, avoid military shortcuts, prevent a wider war before it starts. In the end, Turkey says diplomacy may be slow, but war, it is irreversible. This standoff exposes a deeper divide. The United States believe pressure can change the force. Turkey believes pressure can cause explosion. Iran stands in the middle, unstable and unpredictable. The Middle East is holding its breath. One strike could redraw alliances. One miscalculation could open multiple fronts. One decision could lock the entire region into years of instability.